Well, look, if I marry Mason, it'll be harder for СиСи to prove I'm an unfit mother, won't it? Well, it's gonna look pretty strange if he goes after his own son's family. You think so? Great. I'll be in touch.
So, lawyer thinks getting hit's a good idea, huh?
Would look better, he said.
Good, and I guess we'll have to do it. And СиСи won't get a chance to warp another kid.
Well, I'm glad Brandon will have a chance to stay in one piece. And I'm certainly counting on you staying sunny from now on.
Don't worry, darling. Soon as you and me get hitched, Mason will be gone for good. Been waiting a long time to do this to СиСi. Ever since he kicked me out of Mason's life when I was younger than Brandon. About to find out that Sonny Sprocket's back to stay.
Look, Sonny, don't get yourself all whipped up, okay?
Don't worry, darling. You just keep me whipped up and Mason will never be back in the saddle again. What smells so good? Besides you.
Well, that's just a little special dinner I'm cooking. Kind of a celebration for our impending nuptials. Hungry?
I will be soon. I gotta take care of some business first. Like breaking the news to the family.
What? Sonny, you can't do that. You'll spoil everything. Oh, no, that's the souffle. Look, I've got to go take it out of the oven, or it'll fall or explode or whatever souffles do. Don't go away. I'll be right back.
Zach?
I lied to you. She's alive. Her baby is very much alive.
Mirage. Useless piece of junk.
So how's the souffle?
Flat as a pancake. You can forget it. I think we'll just have to order in Chinese food tonight. Look, I know you're dying to go over there and rub СиСi's nose in it, but I think it's a lousy idea. And I don't like being used.
Look, darling, I'm not the marrying kind, and I wouldn't hook up with anybody just to get even with my old man, but I don't see any reason at all why we can't kill two birds with one stone.
Well, maybe I don't want to be killed.
All right, marrying one and sticking it to the other. Point is, I want СиСи to know we're coming from a position of strength, that his gripe won't hold no water about you not providing a stable home for Brandon.
Sonny, it's just too dangerous. I mean, there's just too many things that could go wrong.
Like what?
Well, like СиСi finding out there's two of you, for one thing. And Julia coming around and bringing out Meyson permanently. I don't think we should tell anybody yet. Where are you going?
Don't you worry, I know what I'm doing. You just try to whip some life into that comatose souffle. I won't be long.
You're seeing patients tonight, aren't you?
No, I canceled my sessions.
That's 2 nights in a row.
I'll be better off.
Come on, Heather.
I'm not in the right frame of mind right now, Scott.
I wish there was something that I could say to you to let you know how special you are. Not only as a doctor, but also as a person.
Yeah, but I'm just not competent. Scott, my best friend for years turns out to be a rapist and a murderer. And now I find myself questioning everything that I've always taken for granted in my life. Every assumption, every belief, every relationship.
The feelings you're having are a normal reaction to a terrible situation.
Yeah, it's terrible, all right. I can still see Zach's smile, you know, his way of joking with me, sweetness. I see him treating his patients, his women patients. He was a great doctor.
Yes, he was, Heather. But he was also a very sick man. And part of the nature of that sickness was that he was able to imitate normal behavior.
And I knew his parents pretty well. They seemed like sweet, nice, normal people.
It's possible they were.
Yeah, well, then that makes it even worse. I mean, when two people have a baby and tend to bring it up and love it and nurture it and...
This isn't the norm, Heather. It's not. People who are basically decent raise decent kids. People like you. You've helped so many people, Heather.
It's really easy to say. But it's really hard to believe right now, Scott. I hurt.
Well, it's that hurt that makes you such a good doctor.
Yeah, but a terrible potential mother, huh? I keep thinking about all the mistakes that I could make, all the problems and...
Dr. Clark,
Yeah.
little girl from the children's home has just been brought in. She's running a high fever. Would you like to take a look at her?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
She's asking to see you, Dr. Donnelly. She says she knows you.
Who is she? Oh, no, Scott, it's Chelsea. Oh, excuse me.
Well, that's the way it's going to be for a while. There are going to be reminders of her.
You know what? Sometimes I think I'm handling it okay. And then I see a blanket or a toy somebody has given us.
You're handling it, darling. You grieve for as long as you have to.
And then what?
Then your feelings come back.
All the feelings?
I don't know.
I mean, I just can't think about not thinking about her every day, dreaming about her every night.
I know, you know, Eden, I had a dream about her.
It was comforting, wasn't it?
Yes.
You know, sometimes I think it would be so much easier to just be asleep all the time, because then we could all be together. I'm really happy in my dreams. I really am. And it's really hard because, you know, when I'm asleep, I'm happy, and then I wake up and then I feel all this pain, you know? So when I'm asleep, it's I'm up and then I wake up and I'm down, and I can't take it anymore. We said goodbye to her today, and I really, really want to do what you said. I really want to just be okay and be myself again for me and for you, for Chip and the family. I'm really afraid that I just am not going to be able to do it anytime soon.
I understand, darling, but I don't think you should worry about anybody else. I think you should be selfish right now and do what you need to do to heal yourself.
You didn't tell me about your dream.
No, it doesn't matter. Just, you should get some rest.
First of all, what women really want. Guide for today's man. You pick up any pointers?
I already knew most of it from listening to Mom, but she has a lot more to say about money.
Yeah. Hey, you can't cover it all in one book. Women are very complicated people, Brandon. You know, I find the best way to deal with them is to try to relax and to be open. You know, be nice to them. Let them know you like them, but don't go overboard. Most of all, have fun with them.
If you're not having fun, why else would you want to be with them?
It's a very perceptive question. I don't know, it's a different kind of fun than hanging out with the guys, you know? I mean, you gotta do little things for girls. They gotta open doors, hold their coats for them, you know?
The book says some women don't like that.
Hey, you gotta figure out what a woman likes and what she doesn't like. Believe me, she's not gonna tell you. For example, it's chilly tonight, right? So, you offer Anissa your coat if she looks cold. She looks thirsty, you ask her if she wants a drink. If she's bored, you go to another video game. Whatever you do not beat her too badly. Show her you're good, but let her win a few. Believe me, women have an ego.
I thought you said to just relax.
Brandon, relaxing can be very difficult at times.
Boy, having fun with the girls sounds like a lot of work.
Don't get discouraged. It's worth it.
I think I'll change. This isn't me.
Hold on a second. I got something for you. Here you go. Now I want you to do something just for the heck of it, okay? I want you to run upstairs, go underneath your bed, and you'll find a box.
A surprise?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Go, go, go!
Hey, what's going on in here? What's Brandon so excited about?
Boys' night out.
Oh, really? So where are the boys going?
You know, around. Downtown.
Bunny, what's going on? After all, I'm Brandon's mother. I have a right to know.
Fine. Brandon's got a date, that's all.
What do you mean, that's all? What do you mean he's got a date?
Don't tell him that I told you, okay?
With who?
With Anissa, you met her.
What, the little girl from the bar? How could he have a date? He's only 11 years old. That's too young to date. Isn't it?
I guess not.
Well, why didn't he tell me himself?
He's embarrassed. Besides, you're too busy planning your marriage to that empty-headed hayseed to notice anything going on over here.
Don't start that, Bunny.
I'm sorry.
It's great, Bunny. It's really neat.
Oh, don't you look cute? Well, have a good time at the movies.
We will. Thanks, Mom.
You want any money for popcorn?
No, I've got enough. Ready, Bunny?
Yeah, we're out of here.
What's FUO?
So you were listening, huh? It means fever of unknown origin.
Sounds mysterious. Is that what I've got?
Mm-hmm. But it won't be mysterious for too long. We're gonna run some tests and find out what's there, okay? Now I gotta go check on some other patients, Chelsea, but I should be back in a little while.
Could Dr. Donnelly stay with me?
I will stay with you as long as you want.
I'll see you in a little while.
first, I want to hear all about your latest work of art.
A landscape. I like people better,
They're harder, though, aren't they?
but more fun, especially the eyes. You haven't been by lately.
I know, honey. I'm sorry. Scott and I have both been really busy.
Adoptions are going down at the home, but I'm still keeping my fingers crossed.
Good for you.
Can you get well by just wishing?
Well, I don't know about that, but I heard about a guy who got well by laughing once.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What did they laugh at?
Funny movies, I think.
Well, I don't know any funny movies.
Okay, then, I know something else we can try. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to think of the most wonderful, wonderful thing in the whole wide world, and then I want you to tell me about it.
The most wonderful thing? Okay. A yellow house with a porch and a big yard with lots of trees and flowers and a swing and a doghouse with a big floppy dog who lives in it called Floppy. I live in the house with a mom and a dad, and I have my own room. I could look into the window into the backyard. And I have a little sister I could play with. Her name's Heather. And I have a mom who's a doctor, like you. And we talk all the time about what happens at school and things. And I have a dad who's named Michael. He works in a church. And every Saturday he takes me to have horseback lessons. Should I stop now?
No, you can keep going if you want.
I hope you have a baby someday, Dr. Donnelly.
Well, you know what? I'm thinking about it.
You'd be a real good woman.
Honey, disturbing me? No, I was sitting here trying to keep myself from going over to see you. I thought you might want to be alone.
No, you shouldn't be alone, Daddy.
I'm fine, I'm fine. How you doing?
Doing okay. Learning how to keep everything together. Cruz is great support.
No, I think we're supporting each other, actually.
That's the way it's supposed to be. You want to sit down? Come on.
Actually, I have to make a call. I wanted to make sure I said goodnight to Chip. I'll be right back.
Okay, honey.
Great idea. Mr. C, I'd like to leave Eden alone here with you for a while, if I may. I have to do something.
Business?
Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
Can't imagine what could be pressing enough to leave now.
Well, I can't explain it to you right now. I wish I could, but it is important.
Does she know?
No, she doesn't. I was hoping you could give us a few moments alone so I could explain it.
Yeah, sure. I'll, get a tray ready in case she wants to have some dinner.
Thank you.
Will you give that teddy bear a big hug for me, okay?
Let me talk to him.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Chip, Daddy's here. Yeah, he wants to say goodnight. Hold on.
Hey, Chipper, how's my guy? You have good dreams now. I love you too.
No, I think I finally understand it.
What?
This quiet that's come over you.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't leave you even for a moment if I didn't feel it was something.
No, I know. You go ahead. There are going to be times when I need to be alone, too.
Okay, I guess I will then, because it's just something.
I understand.
Thank God you do. I'll come back as soon as I can.
Gotcha. Another soldier bites the dust. On to the 6th level. If you're getting bored, we can play another game. No, that's okay. It'd be dumb if you stopped now. It's no big deal. Anyway, this level's easy. Are you cold? No. What's the highest level you can get to up till now? What? I couldn't hear you. Well, I'm not really sure on this video game. I play a lot of different ones. Versatility's my strength. What's your highest? Once I got 12. Oops. I missed. Your turn. Aren't you thirsty? Good idea. I'll go get us some sodas and you can start playing. Be right back.
Miko, how's it going?
I haven't played yet.
Remember what I told you, let her win a few.
I can't do that, Funny.
Now, Brandon, it's not gonna hurt you to be just a little gracious.
No, you don't get it. Anissa's bad with me, but she doesn't care how much she beats me. You never told me what to do about that.
But I'll tell you now, revert to plan B.
What's plan B?
It's the same as plan A. Have fun. Only look like you're having fun. Smile, laugh, enjoy. Remember, it's just a game.
Okay, I'll try. I see you're coming back.
All right, I'm gonna make myself scarce. Listen, Ben, you gotta remember, you don't always have to win. Nobody likes a sore loser. Fun!
There. It's got to be right there. It's as close as we get.
Yeah. So we all set, CW? It's gonna be just as cold tomorrow, and anyway, this trip can't wait. I gotta get on it. I'll meet you at the chopper. 10 minutes. Thanks.
You heard me. I'm gonna marry Gina.
You're gonna kill her, maybe. Or run her out of town. Marry her?
Why not? You did twice.
And I will regret it to my dying day. Don't you ever learn by example, Mason? Your hatred for me is destroying you. Your drinking is destroying you. Your relationship with Julia is killing you. You become a thieving blackmailer. This just tops it all. It tops everything you've done. It's a complete suicide mission.
I love her.
10 million isn't enough. Why the hell do you want to do this?
I just told you. I love her. And I want to keep you from taking her boy away from her.
Let me tell you something. It's the kindest thing I could do for him. Do you think for 1 second you were going to suggest to a judge that you and that lady can give that boy a stable, normal home to blackmailers? You telling me this?
You can't use that.
I don't have to. There's enough evidence against her to prove that she's an unfit mother. Marrying you and taking the cap well in is not going to change anything. I was against Brandon being under her influence since the day that Sophia gave her back custody. He is a wonderful, good-natured, sweethearted boy, and she's going to corrupt him. And I'm going to get him out of her clutches if it's the last bloody thing that I ever do.
And then what, Dad? Polo lessons? Private schools? Because nothing will be too good for the boy. But what will you expect in return? Nothing but the best. He had better make all A's or he'll spend the summer with the tutor. And if he should happen to hate polo or golf, that won't matter, because you'll just keep ramming your privileged lifestyle right down his throat.
Where the hell is this all coming from?
A blast from the past, Dad. My past.
It's an entire different situation. That boy's future is on the line. And it's my duty to save him.
Save him? Well, Crusader is kind of a different role for you, isn't it, Dad? Well, I got a holy mission of my own. And that's to keep you away from Brandon. And I'll tell you something, Dad. I intend to do exactly that.
More tests later on.
Good. She sure is a tough kid, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
You know, I know the only reason that she hasn't been adopted is because her father was a criminal, but my God, can't anyone see what a wonderful child she is?
You know, I was thinking about that. Maybe we could help her find parents.
That'd be great, but we'd have to be sure that we find the right people. I mean, she wants perfect parents.
Well, I'm not sure that that really exists. But I am sure that there's probably enough people that would love 100 Chelseas.
Yeah, I guess so.
You keep relating everything back to yourself.
I know, I can't help it.
You've seen how special Chelsea is.
Yeah.
Well, all kids have that same kind of wonderful optimism in them. That's what happens. They fill your life with happiness and love.
I guess what I'm afraid of is that I'm not going to be able to give it in return.
Why? You do. You give it to me every day.
Do I?
Yeah, in spades.
I guess all you really have to do is take that big leap, huh?
Mm-hmm. Heart first.
Oh, you know, it makes me start to sweat just thinking about it.
Conceiving or giving birth?
Giving birth, babe.
Oh, yeah? You know, in about 50 years from now, when you're surrounded by a gaggle of children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren, I'm gonna point out to you all the fears you had way back when. And I bet you'll think I'm nuts.
A gaggle, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's what I said, a gaggle.
Okay. I love you, Grandpa.
I love you too, Grandma.
Mason, do you have a minute?
Sure.
Well, it's just that you and I haven't really gotten to see each other in the past few months. We never get to talk anymore. You weren't mad at me for all the things I said when you and Julia broke up, were you?
Oh, no, I'm not mad. I just didn't want to intrude because I know how hard things have been for you.
You know, you and I, we've disagreed our whole lives on everything, but when things were wrong, you're who I came to. Because you always had the right things to say. I could always count on you for that.
I'm sorry I haven't been there for you lately.
Oh, don't apologize. You have your own life. It's just that the family is so estranged, and as much as I like to believe that they're going to get together, I don't think that they will, and I don't want to lose you as a brother. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I love you.
Hey, not gonna lose me. I'm your brother for life, remember? Been rehearsing the part for years. Half the reason you're as tough as you are is because you had to stand up to my bullying.
You weren't that bad.
Don't humor me. You and I have always been connected by something different, Eden. I've never been able to put my finger on exactly what it is, but I only know that when you hurt, I hurt too. And even if I'm not there to hold you, I'm still with you. You understand? Because you're very precious to me. I better go.
Thanks, Mason.
Rita? Oh, it's you.
Yeah, you can thank your lucky stars for that. You were 100% right.
About what?
About the dangers of me being around my family. Seems that Julia's not the only one that brings out Mason in me. Eden got hold I'm in. Try as I might, I just couldn't seem to keep him from taking over.
What did Mason do while he was out?
No real damage, just a lot of mushy, sentimental stuff. Just can't seem to keep him under control like I used to.
Sonny, this could ruin us.
You don't have to tell me that.
Look, there must be some way of making you so powerful that Mason can't just push you aside, no matter who cries on your shoulder.
Yeah, how's that? I'm listening.
I'll show you.
Coming up the stairs. This time, he's a dead duck. Accidentally. 72 years old, and I'm up in trees. I should never eat on the job. Gives me agita.
Let me just start by telling you why I like you more than Mason.
Yeah, I hope your nose doesn't grow too long.
I don't think it will. Because after all, I mean it. You're a lot stronger than Mason ever was.
Oh, I am.
That's right. You're the one that has the guts to stand up to СиСи Capwell. Mason used to crumble when he'd have to go up against his father. And you reminded me the other day about how you're the one who stuck it out with me. Mason was always hit and run.
Oh, wait a minute. What about all that stuff about how much more romantic he was than me and how he got to you in bed more than I did?
Oh, come on, Sonny. People say things they don't mean when they're angry all the time. You get to me. You know how to give me what I want.
I feel my confidence growing already. How about a little liquid refreshment first?
I get the bourbon.
Bourbon, the opiate of beggars, thieves, and ne'er-do-wells.
Mason? Is that you?
Don't worry, darling, I'm just fooling around.
Well, it's not funny, Sonny. Don't scare me like that. You just sit there and you keep thinking Sonny. I'll be back with the booze.
What was I supposed to do at the end? When she said she had to go, everything got all mixed up.
Supposed to be mixed up.
I mean, was I supposed to kiss her goodnight? Is that what a guy does?
I'm glad you're home. I was getting worried. How was the movie?
We didn't go after all. We played video games.
Did you have a good time?
I didn't win a lot, but I had fun.
What were you two just talking about? It sounded kind of serious.
About life and stuff like that.
Bunny may be a smart guy, but he doesn't know everything.
It's not here.
Oh, dear God, it's not here.
Here. Are you all right?
Oh,
What
yeah.
happened?
I'll live. That picture just fell off the dresser. Knocked this vase into 1,000 pieces.
Don't pick the pieces up with your hands. You're going to cut yourself. Brandon, will you get a broom and a dustpan? Okay. Look, it's my fault. I never put that picture up there right. You should have heard the noise downstairs. It sounded like the whole ceiling caved in. Sorry it had to happen now.
Mario.
Hey, did you get the test results back?
Yeah, I did. It's what I thought it was. I put her on some antibiotics. She should be okay in a few days.
Oh, thank God. Say, excuse me, doctor, is that official hospital business?
No, it's not official hospital business. I put this personal mail in my carry bag days ago. I've been carrying it around ever since. I set a few minutes off. I just wanted to go through it. Most of it's going to the circular file anyway.
Hey, hey, hey. You're not gonna throw this one away, are you? It says give Scott Clark $1 million.
What am I gonna do with $1 million? I'll probably ruin my life. Mess up my taxes, make all my friends jealous. No, I'm better off where I am. Poor but poor. No, I don't need this. I guess I'll keep the phone bill, right? What is this? No, too busy.
Hey. It's an invitation to your high school class reunion.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what, aren't you interested in going?
If I said no, would you think that I'm a heartless, unsentimental clod?
Yes, I would. Come on, you're not the least bit curious to see how people turned out. Let them see you.
No.
Well, I'd be kind of interested to see other classmates of yours besides Celeste. You know, I hear amusing anecdotes about what you were like in high school.
Well, that's a good reason to stay away, isn't it?
Come on. I bet you were like a big star, right? You had all the girls madly in love with you, and all the guys were really jealous, right?
Yeah, well, at least it wasn't the other way around, right?
No.
Hey, psychiatrists aren't supposed to hit people.
It says here that it's, on the same day as your winter prom. And Valentine's Day. How sweet, huh? You went to prom, right?
Babies, anything I can get you?
No. I'm tired, but I don't feel like going to bed. I think I'm just going to stay up with you.
Yeah, I keep thinking and searching for the right words, but there just aren't any.
Having you here with me, it's all I need.
You know, months ago, after that terrible night when you were hurt.
Oh, you mean after the rape?
Yes. Yeah. Mason was very angry with me because I suggested that you take a trip. He said, just like me, to suggest that the way to deal with pain is to avoid it.
No, he was wrong. I mean, I didn't do it, but the thought really came from your heart.
Thank you, baby. Look, I'm going to take a big chance and suggest the same kind of thing again because I really believe that you and Cruz need to get away and need to change the scenery. It's not good to sit around here and think about what happened. It won't do you any good. Should I go on?
I don't know if I'll do it, but it doesn't bother me to have you talk about it.
Okay. I've got an image of the two of you. It's the only solace I've felt and had since the awful tragedy happened. The images of you and Cruz walking hand in hand down a beautiful street in Paris, looking at wonderful, unfamiliar things, and crossing the wonderful bridges that are over the Seine, looking down into the water, seeing the reflection of Notre Dame in the water. Maybe even going to a boulevard and going to a cafe and having some cafe cream.
Mm-hmm.
And sitting there and watching all the other people going by, walking hand in hand.
You're a very romantic man. It's lovely the way you describe it.
Lovely and healing, sweetheart, and that's the most important thing. Now, your sister's got her trip planned to Paris, and I talked to Jean, and he'll open the apartment. There's room for the three of you. Come on. Is it a possibility?
I don't know. I will talk to Cruz about it, though, when he gets back.
When do you think he'll be back?
Well, actually, I don't think he'll be back tonight.
Really? Was it really something that urgent that he had to go out tonight and leave you alone?
The fact that he did is enough for me. I don't need any explanations. One of these days, he will tell me why he had to go, what he did. But he has to find his own way to deal with his grief.
I feel close to you here, little one. I had a dream, and I thought maybe if I came... Guess I just needed a chance to say goodbye. You hadn't even begun your journey, and it doesn't seem fair. I don't understand why the good Lord saw fit. you will be in your mother's heart and in my heart for all the rest of our lives. I'll never forget you.
Tonight, volunteerism. President Bush says that voluntary efforts can make up for federal budget cuts. Is that realistic? I'm Tom Brokaw. Join me on NBC Nightly News.